In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean and perform basic maintenance on your EVO rope from RX Smart Gear. First, I'll show you how to disassemble the jump rope handles. Next, I'll show you how to properly clean the dry fit bearings that are built into your EVO rope. And lastly, I'll show you how to put a new cable on and reassemble it so it spins like brand new. Now, if you take a look at this, you can see how it stops within a few seconds. This is not looking good. I've been using this one nonstop for probably a year and a half now, never cleaned it. So it still spins just fine in a workout, but this is a newer handle and this is really what we're looking for. It'll just kind of keep spinning as long as you want it to. First, let's get all the tools out that we will need to perform this maintenance. We have the jump rope that needs attention. We have a nylon bristle brush. This is just for the little grip knurling on the shaft of the handle. That's just to clean out all the chalk and all that. Some paper towels in case we need them, and then a can of duster. Okay, so this is like keyboard duster. It's air in a can. You can get this on Amazon or from like Home Depot, Target, that kind of thing. And the last tool that we will need is the key wedgie. Now, this is an awesome tool that RX Smart Gear made to help split the little rings that hold everything together. So the cool thing about the key wedgie, if you notice, it has a side that like slants down, and that's the side that you're gonna pry into the split ring, and then you're gonna twist it sideways, and these notches hold the rings in the right spot. So the first thing we're going to do to disassemble this is we are going to stick the key wedgie into the little slot that is made on the split ring, and then we're just going to open it up a little bit, slide this cable around. As soon as you get it started in there, you can pull the key wedgie out. Okay, so that's one handle off. And now let's take the other one off. Okay, so now we have our two jump rope handles without the cable attached, and we're gonna work through them one at a time. First, take all of the traction bands off. So we're just gonna roll these off of the handle. RX Smart Gear sells these in all different colors. So this is a nice way that you can customize your jump rope. I know some people that have different colors for different times of the year or whatever. You want to make your jump rope Christmas theme, you can do that with a new set of traction bands. So the next thing we're going to do is take the nylon brush. You can use a wire brush, but we want to kind of preserve the coating. Take a little paper towel, just kind of wipe it off. Whatever we're doing with the jump rope, we're keeping it dry, then we're not adding like liquids or water or anything like that to clean it. Next thing we're gonna do is take our air in a can. The method that I'm gonna use here is gonna be a spin and spray method. So I'm gonna try and get the rope spinning, and then I'm going to hit it with the air while it's spinning to try and knock out some of that chalk and dirt and sweat and just grime that's built up inside these handles. There it goes. I'm also going to get down in here. Oh, that's already so much better. So you're going to want to spray in the hole, right at the tip of the bearing as well. And then that is pretty close to factory spin level. So let's do the other one now. This one is even worse. I can feel some of the grittiness in there, so I'm just going to kind of try and break some of that up by winding it back and forth. Again, we're going to stick this in here. See if anything. Yep, nastiness comes out. There's better. There we go. Now we're talking. See how much faster that spins now. This was the handle that was barely spinning before. All that junk knocked out, and that thing is spinning nice and smooth. Probably better than this one now. Yeah, those are about up to factory spin. So that is how you break apart and clean the jump rope. Now let's go ahead and reassemble it. So we're gonna put the traction bands back on. When putting a new cable on, it's always a good idea to leave the cable ties on there, because it's easier to just kind of like work with the key wedgie and just popping the cable on. Again, open up my split ring with the key wedgie, slide that cable right in there, twist, twist, twist. A couple of tips to help you keep your rope in good shape. Make sure to coil it properly and use the carry case that they send you with the rope. So whenever you're coiling this up, you want to make a quarter turn, almost like as if it was a garden hose or something. And I try and go about the same height as the handle. And then every time I'm just gonna give it a little quarter turn, trying to make those loops the same size. So once I give it all those little quarter turns, the handles should end up relatively close to each other. You can use the cable tie to keep that cable in check. There is a little tab that you can slide the handles into in these carry cases, but I usually just throw it on top and then, you know, pressure it down and zipper it closed. I also keep an extra older set of handles in here. I keep an extra cable back here. So these carry cases become really, really handy when it comes to keeping your jump rope nice. And yeah, if you do that little quarter turn, it'll keep it a lot nicer, a lot longer. If you haven't yet checked out the EVO rope from RXSG Gear, this is the best speed rope on the market, hands down. These things are made from aircraft grade aluminum. They're crazy light, they are insanely fast, and they last a lifetime. If you want to pick up any of RXSG Gear's products, ropes, key wedgie, new cables, any of that stuff, you can use my discount code Monroe Miller or the link down in the description to get a discount on all those products. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.